Science is don't thinking.
This is Hypercube Labs. Actually, this is the decrepit shack that sits atop the entrance to the hastily constructed 28-floor underground research facility called Hypercube Labs. It's here that egomaniacal super scientist Dr. Argus Q. Fox conducts his research into alternative energy sources, psychic communication, and his patented Clothes for Fish line, available in tackle stores across the nation. Dr. Fox spends every Monday night in Sub-Basement 27 inside the broadcasting studio. It is from here that he produces Time for the Show, a live weekly talk show encoded with Hypercube's proprietary psychoustic signal. When people listen to the show, the psychoustic waves interact with their brains and create a form of psychic energy. In turn, Hypercube's global pylon array, a haphazard pushpin map of polyvinyl non-articulated tubes, collects this energy and sends it back to the laboratory's personal power source, the hypercore. It was discovered that when people are laughing, their energy payload triples. Therefore, the Time for the Show protocol was algorithmically designed to deliver as many laughs per minute as possible, as to maximize the yield of free power to all the Christmas lights. Essentially, as long as Dr. Fox keeps running the show system, he can keep the hypercore running inside his subterranean bachelor bunker and continue his research into, I don't know, turtlenecks for trouts?
Okay, say that again one more time. Slowly, okay? You know I get confused.
All right, Peas, the headline this week was Bereaved Families Fight to Use Deceased Child's Sperm to Be Grandparents.
Local funeral parlor plays rock, paper, scissors to see who gets to jock a corpse.
And that is this week's Proving Grounds, where we go through the news and come up with the dumbest crap to say as quickly as possible.
I actually heard that story last week, so I was ready for it.
You've been thinking about forcibly masturbating people in cold storage all day, Peas?
And it's not forcible if they're dead, Fox.
Noted. Well, Peas, I would apologize for that, but it's my favorite part of the show! And that's where you apologize for this week's show. Take it away, Peas!
Well, Dr. Fox, you know, I think we have a lot to be sorry for in this week's show. From the moment we tapped a bunch of delicate, insecure little bastards in the back of their skulls with the fire poker of truth. I may want to apologize for some of our other guests tonight, like our Caribbean correspondent Jim Macon, who failed to recite the Emancipation Proclamation with a mouthful of plantains, but I think that Jim should do that himself. I think the only thing I've got left to apologize for this week is that I'm going to open this sweet, sweet package I got in the mail from a fan.
Who sent you that?
I don't know, somebody who really likes and appreciates me.
It's probably full of irradiated lantern fuses.
No. I got a few of those, and you can smell those from a few feet away. I'm going to open it while I'm out jeeping this weekend.
You're going out jeeping again? I gotta say, I've got concerns about this new lifestyle of yours.
Whatever, I'm going to dinner.
Another one in the can. I need a vacation. Oh, hello, Dr. Science, my long-standing and completely trustworthy colleague. How goes it?
Dr. Fox, the figures are in from the last few shows. I thought you might like to see them.
Don't think. I'm so tired of viewers and listeners and subscriber drives. Well, what are they anyway?
Well, new listeners and incoming pylon energy are both on the rise. However, the hypercore's PCM crystal fuel cell is running at overcapacity. We're bleeding energy, but I think I have something to fix that.
Oh, okay. Walk with me. Let me just change out my hat here.
If the show continues to gain more listeners, the PCM matrix will become overcharged with negatively polarized sub-ether energy and begin to degrade. And it's only going to get worse at an exponential rate until the entire system collapses. We're already starting to see some quantum bleeding and loss of capacity. That's where this comes in.
A booger?
Not a booger. It is my latest breakthrough.
A shiny booger.
No, Dr. Fox. It is a refined crystal of a new synthetic element I have dubbed ironics. It is 50 times denser than PCM. You may laugh, but this single ironics crystal, produced at a fraction of the cost of refined PCM, can hold over 300 hectowatts of sub-ether energy. With ironics, you could continually rerun archived show at standby power levels, and people around the world would be listening, subconsciously, via the Pylon network, without even knowing it.
Okay, then that'll broadcast all the energy, which we collect, and then store in an ironic sign hypercore.
Yes, and you can run all the blenders you want.
Hot damn.
Hot damn indeed.
Oh, man, that would be great. I'd finally be able to take a vacation. Pease always gets to take vacations with his jeeping weekends. You know, for once, I want a chance to scrape sand out of my pee hole.
Why not?
While Dr. Fox continued to elaborate on urethral sandblasting, far away in the deserts of the godforsaken land of Nevada, Reverend Pease was finishing up his din-dins and preparing for his big getaway.
I can't wait to go jeeping. It's gonna be so much fun. Hey, Carrots! Get my tube socks with the red stripe on them. I love when people send me stuff. I hope it's some mushrooms or some skillet grease or something super cool. Ah, what the?
Thank goodness. We've been waiting so long for this chance to finally meet you.
Man, I know a lot of people like the peas, but you don't look like the people. What are you, some kind of green orb of the collective conscious of 1,000 intellects from an ancient civilization?
Yes, Peas. I am not one, but a many. My form is the impression of troves of souls that have wandered this planet ever since we were brought here against our will billions of years ago.
Did you get blown up by volcanoes or something?
No, we didn't wash our hands with the buffet.
Those things are death traps.
Do not worry about that now, Peas. What's important is that we have been seeking you.
Have you guys been creeping on the MySpace?
Peas, you are my people's prophecy champion.
Carrots, I told you. Go on.
Stories have foretold of the handsome one, the one who would lead us to the dimensional threshold, open the gateway, and allow us to return home.
I am very handsome.
And once we are home, we will be able to grant you gifts from beyond.
Like alien cow horns I could put on my Jeep? How about one of those heated toilets go in my pop-up camper? It gets cold in the desert at night.
Enough!
Oh, sorry, bro.
I mean, Peas, yes, we have the ability to manifest all of your wishes.
Oh, I like manifesting.
Will you help us, Peas?
Yeah, I got a Jeep. I can do whatever I want.
We need you to gather a few items for us first.
What do you need?
Pick up that pen.
You need a pen? I got a whole box of them around here somewhere.
Pick up the fucking pen, Peas.
Here it is.
Now.
Man, I could have used you guys learning shorthand.
We must procure these items, Peas.
Condenser beads? Tritium? Harmonic resonators? This seems like sci-fi shit. Hey, my friend Argus Fox could probably help us get this.
No, you must not inform anyone else of our plan, Peas.
Oh, 'cause you guys are shy or something.
For anybody in the world could be an agent of Grodnar the Imprisoner. If Grodnar was to learn of our attempt to escape Earth's psychic prison, it could lead to disaster for the entire planet.
You think Argus could be a spy for an evil alien warlord?
Anyone can unwittingly become a servant to Grodnar. Its power is overwhelming for mere mortals.
Why even ask me to help?
Because, Peas, your natural handsomeness makes you near impervious to Grodnar's whim.
I knew this would all work out for me someday.
Now, Peas, you must go retrieve the first part.
Right now? I'm gonna eat my din-din and watch Wheel of Fortune with carrots.
Do it now.
Okay.
It's okay, I still love you. Hypercube Labs, Subbasement 27, I'm probably recording.
Yeah, hello, Mr. Foe, please?
It's Fox. And Doctor, if you don't mind. I didn't pay the $30 of the comic book just to be called Mr.
Right, Mr. Dr. Fox.
Mr. Doctor, I kinda like that. Who's calling, please?
This is Mike Check from Global Consolidated Information Technologies.
Oh, finally, my router's been blinking like crazy. Are you sending somebody out here to fix that?
No, Mr. Fox.
Mr. Doctor.
Yeah, Dr. Fox. I'm the direct supervisor to Warren Pease.
Oh, if it's about that email I sent Pease, those sea mammals were at least 18 in some country.
No, Mr. Pease listed you as an emergency contact.
He listed me over carrots? Wow, Las Vegas must really change your perspective on things. Wait, emergency contact? Is he dead?
We don't think so, but we wanted to know if he was all right.
Oh, that's very sweet of you. What a kind and conscientious company you have.
Yeah, well, it's more about getting his tickets completed as soon as possible. There's a packet flood at a local high school, and we need him to come in to log into a computer to enter a command other people know to fix the issue.
Why don't you have somebody else do it?
'Cause, sir, this is Tier 2, and Pease is our only Tier 2 rep.
That's kind of funny.
Funny, haha, joke, haha. Have you seen him or not?
Not since I talked to him last night. He might just be off in the desert high, masturbating with lizards or something.
Ugh, that's disgusting.
The lizards like it. Okay, bye!
Hey, is this on? Hello? Come back.
What's going on here?
Thank you for calling the Peas. I'm probably at work doing important stuff, or out in my Jeep doing fun stuff. Whatever it is, I've missed your call, and I am truly sorry for that. If you want, you can leave me a message, and when I hear it, I'll call you back. You should probably leave your phone number too, because I might not have your number saved in my phone, and I might get mixed up with some Discordian guy I met on vacation in Sweden. That guy was a real trip. Anyway, thank you.
That's weird. I thought Pease wasn't heading out until this weekend. I'm starting to get worried about Pease.
Dr. Fox, Pease could be in trouble. You gotta go find him.
You're right, Dr. Cosmac, my closest associate and longtime friend. But I really don't know if the Las Vegas police are going to spend any time looking for a stoner wandering in the desert.
Well, do we have any way of tracking him?
Well, yeah, I did slip a bunch of RFIDs and a sheet of acid I gave him a few years ago when we were camping.
Why'd you do that?
I was hoping to make it so he'd trip every shoplifting alarm in the country. That'd be great. But I think he passed most of them after a bottle of rum and a pile of street tacos.
Well, we could track him using the GPS system. Do you have any information on the serial numbers?
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Predictable as always. I can't seem to pinpoint Pease at present, but the logs show trips to a bunch of bathrooms in the Las Vegas warehouse district.
I knew it! He's back to cooking meth again!
I guess every time Pease pees, the RFID signal is propagated via Pease pee. You should go find him before he gets into trouble. If Pease passes the last of those tags, we won't be able to ping Pease whether Pease pees or not.
You're right. I'll go immediately. Computer!
What?
Book 1 round-trip ticket from Orlando, Florida to Las Vegas, Nevada.
All flights to Las Vegas have been sold out due to overattendance at this year's Heatoplex.
Freaking Heatoplex! Why does every gimp and slut in the country have to go get their rocks off in the desert? What am I supposed to do? Drive? I Can't spend a week on the road?
Wait a minute, I have an idea. Come on.
Okay, so what is it you got going on down here?
Something me and the lab boys have been cooking up. It's nearly finished. We've designed an artificially intelligent chauffeur to help service the motor pool. I call it the passive-aggressive driverless system, or PADS for short.
You drive a pad?
The unit I have here integrates with our fleet vehicles. Uses the global pylon array for positioning and navigation, freeing you up to do other tasks. The van's equipped with a mobile studio system powered by a self-contained sub-ether network hub.
What does it run on? Diesel? Bosco?
Actually, it's powered by the new ironics crystals Dr. Science has been working on.
Well, how do we keep them topped off?
Well, if you'd run through our standard time for the show formula, you should be able to make it to Vegas in about...
approximately 1 day, 11 hours, 37 minutes, and 18 seconds. Give or take a little bit.
This thing talks?
Is that what your parents said to you when you were little?
Wow, that's one aggressive driverless system.
That's passive-aggressive, Dr. Fox.
So what, I'm just supposed to sit in the cockpit with a hangry Herbie and do show?
I feel like I have more of a Knight Rider thing going on, you know?
Kit my ass.
Well, no, PADS is just a fancy talking computer system with some level 1 engrams scanned from yours truly. He lacks the capacity to really engage in protracted bouts of witty banter. You're gonna have to bring a co-host.
All right, well then you come with me.
Now I gotta stay here and help Dr. Science maintain the hypercore. You know, the one that's been running at near critical levels? There's someone else you could call, though.
Oh no, don't say.
Now, Dr. Fox has been at the bootleg Super Science game for years, and over that time, he's collaborated with a few people. One of these people is Featurette, who Dr. Fox worked alongside closely with in the development of the show algorithm, and shared in the responsibilities of producing Time for the Show. However, the two had a fundamental disagreement on how and why Time for the Show should be used, and they had a falling out. While Dr. Fox continued to work on the show from Hypercube Labs, Featurette would go on to start the Supersphere media empire, which engages in similar research as its predecessor, but with one main difference. It's highly profitable. While Fox spends most of his days duct taping his walls back up, Fid enjoys a different lifestyle.
Supersphere here. What can we super do for you?
Fid, it's Fox.
Oh, hey, buddy. What's going on? Still wallpapering with polyvinyl?
Yeah, I'm good too. Look, I need to ask you a favor.
You know me, Fox. No monetary contributions or sexual gratifications without a Supersphere Super Punch card.
It's peas.
Peas? What do you do now? Piss off the pansexual community?
He's missing.
Missing?
His boss called me the other day looking for him. I haven't heard from him since the show. So I'm going to take this ridiculously contrived concept vehicle out to Las Vegas and try and find him.
Yeah, sounds a little more like a ridiculously contrived plan to get me into the back of a van with you. How come you don't just fly out?
Hedoplex.
Oh, that was this week? I had tickets for that. All right, seriously, why do you need me?
I need a co-pilot, like a navigator. You know, someone to help me ping Pease's location off the pylon array.
But I can do that.
Shh. He'll never go along with this if he knows he has to do the show.
Well, seems like a stupid idea, and a ridiculously complex structure for a road trip movie. But I'll tell you what, I'll do it for peas.
Okay, you're about 2 hours southwest of me, but I'm headed the opposite direction. Meet me as the crow flies in Pensacola Beach.
Pensacola Beach, I'm out.
All right, Dr. Fox. Cosmac set me up with a GPS tracking system. By pinging the unpeed P's RFIDs, we should be able to find him.
Okay, Pads. Hone in on Peas and plop an intercept course for Featurette in the Florida Panhandle.
now plotting on irreverent course for Pensacola, Florida.
All right, I'm out of here. Thanks for holding down the fort, Dr. Cosmac.
No worries, Dr. Fox. You know it'd float away without me. Good luck.
So Dr. Fox departed from his humble hovel in Orlando and started an overly complicated trip to Las Vegas.
Welcome aboard, Fid Chuli.
The hell is that? And why are you in the back seat? Who's driving?
Oh, it's an automated system.
Alright, well, if that thing drives itself, what the hell did you need me for? Hey, little boxy thing.
Pads.
Pads, right? So what are we, sponsored by Kotex? Okay, pads. What's going on here?
I'm following the fastest non-stop route to the GP's signal in Vegas. To ensure continued locomotion, please execute these comedy directives.
Wait a second. I'm trapped in a van with Dr. Fox and a talking alarm clock, and I think you're gonna make me do...
That's right. It's time for the show! Time for the show! Recording live from Mobile Studio 1, this is time for the show, On the Road. I'm Dr. Fox, your host and companion for the next 38 hours. I'm joined by Supersphere Media Empire's very own Vid Chuli.
That's me, Vid Carbonated Semen Chuli. That's what they called me in high school. And when I say they, I mean the teachers.
It's like Pop Rocks and snot.
We didn't make them watch this movie.
We didn't? Are the doors still locked? Go on, get a popcorn, I fucking dare ya. Well, I guess it's time for my favorite part of the show! What's your favorite part of the show, Fid?
My favorite part of the show is the viewer mail, because it gives us a chance to give back to our viewers. So this one says, my wife has recently been threatening to divorce me. It's rough. Fortunately, she suffered a crazy fatal accident, which left her dead. She told me her final wish was for her body to be hidden until the cops stopped asking so many damn questions about the suspicious circumstances of her death. Time for the show. Where's a good place to hide a body? And that comes from Nice Try in Swollen, Wisconsin.
First off, Swollen, Wisconsin is a great place to hide a body in the summertime. Well, I guess the smart thing is, to put the body where someone would never look. Like under your keys.
In between your keys.
Under a hippie's bar of soap.
Basically, hide the body anywhere that's a punchline to an old joke.
That works.
The farmer's barn.
Hay! You hide it in the hay.
Hide it, yeah.
You hide it in the hay.
Heyo.
Accident was in quotes?
Yeah, maybe we shouldn't have answered that question. I think we might be an accessory now.
This one's from Pipe Smoking Raccoon of Atari Landfill, New Mexico. What item off of the Denny's breakfast menu would you fuck, marry, or kill? I would fuck the moons over my hammy, marry the breakfast burrito bowl, kill the Grand Slam.
Well, I would definitely kill the lead singer of Denny's. I would fuck the bassist, and I would marry the drummer, because I'm a drummer, and we would have that in common.
Yeah, you could beat each other off.
Ready to make that breaking glass sound effect noise?
Right here.
Ready? Man, can I I'm gonna eat a cigarette.
and then I'll be back.
All right, we'll be right back with more time for the show.
So Dr. Fox and Fid Chuli begrudgingly carried on with the first Time for the Show session they had done together since their schism. As they continued their inane banter, the mystical Ironix crystal kept their automated automobile rolling on the asphalt.
Hey, it's Norlands. Let's pull over for a drink. I'm gonna need one if we're gonna do any more of this shit.
All right, I could go for a crawdad po' boy.
Sure is a lot of traffic.
Oh, you know, Fid, we could get there faster if you just...
If I what?
Your little trick?
Oh, how dare you? My gift is not a little parlor trick for your retarded associates, okay? And I made an oath to myself. In honor of my father.
Whatever, let's just get drunk.
Oh man, I can't find my wallet. I don't have any money.
All right, Dr. Fox, put on your buskin shoes.
I have got to see this.
Are you getting all this, Pads?
Yes, and I'll send it to the internal pylon for additional comedy processing. Make the most of being out there.
$20 to keep a clown off the street. 10 to keep him off.
If you give me $1, I promise not to ask you for money. All right, I'm gonna ask you then.
This is racist. Hey, fucko, the preferred nomenclature is Bozo American.
Would I like a reading? Oh, I'm sorry, I thought you were playing Magic the Gathering.
Security? Security? No, I'm way too insecure. $20 to keep clowns off the streets. $10 to keep them on. I got it backwards.
Alms for the dumb. Thank you, ma'am. Alms for the dumb. Well, possession's 9/10 of the law, I guess.
$20 to keep clowns off the streets. 10 to keep them on. That's good, right?
Yeah.
Alms for the perpetually stupid. Alms for the perpetually stupid.
That's the best smelling part of the city. Free baloney! Free baloney! Free baloney!
Yeah! Free baloney!
Yeah!
Baloney's innocent! Hey, brother, you have 1 cent? Do you have a single penny? Yeah? You got 1 cent? That's all I need. I have $999.99.
I got some crap.
Oh, thank you very much. We're gonna make it now. Congratulations. Appreciate you. Yeah, I got some fat stacks. I think I'm gonna go back to that daiquiri place. Give me one of those blunt wrap smoothies.
I wonder how Peas is doing.
Stupid alien. Pylons. Crap. Oh man, I'm getting tired. How much more stuff do we gotta get?
We have almost completed our errand, Peas, and then we must go to the coordinates to assemble them.
Oh boy, we're gonna geocache?
This isn't playing the fucking sandbox time, Peas. The future of your planet is at stake.
Sorry, I'm just getting a little bored. I've been running around getting stuff for you guys for 2 days. You haven't even said thanks.
It is okay, Peas. We forgive you. Only a little more until your wildest wishes are fulfilled.
I wish I had a sandwich. I'm so hungry. Wow, that's incredible. Hey, if you can pony up this sandwich, why am I walking around getting all these parts?
It didn't appear from nowhere. We just took it from some random guy.
Well, it's pretty good, but can you poof up some spicy mustard? I can't eat a turkey sandwich without spicy mustard.
Eat the fucking sandwich, Peas.
No, not eating that old fucking sandwich.
Good.
Now it is time to go.
Next time you better poof up some tacos or something.
So Peas, temporarily satiated, continued to help the aliens gather their supplies. Meanwhile, in East Texas, Fit and Fox continued on with the show.
Uh-oh, should we put a trigger warning on this next segment?
Ooh, I just gotta chill.
This show gives me a headache.
You remember when Peas had an idea for the show?
If I recall, he said that we should attempt to do a bit.
I think he even said, like, we should come up with more than one bit. It's time for the blind eyes. For the kids at home that aren't familiar with the blind eye segment. Basically, when you have a group of people, if terrorists from some shithole country were to crash their van into, we're just going to turn a blind eye to them. We got some blind eyes from Pads here today. This is my favorite part of the show. With no kind of editing. There's no video trickery in any of this at all. All right, our first blind eye today is windmills. Seems apt.
Yeah, I think they should all go back to Sweden. Put them on a boat. Let them propel themselves back to Sweden where they belong.
Yeah, nothing says energy efficient like 700 hectares of windmills that spin just fast enough so you could run a blender while charging your cell phone. Our next blind eye is farmers, which first off, I don't trust farmers.
And what are they hiding? They live in that tiny house way up off the road. Okay, I need to know what's going on in there. Other than that, I have no feelings.
No feelings on farmers?
No.
Not even the cute goth chick in the tractor?
Yeah, she was trying to slice her wrists open with the combine. I'm not trying to kill myself, I'm just irrigating my veins.
Look at this shit out here.
Yep. Get used to it.
The kids at home can't see what's outside the window, but you're missing absolutely nothing.
Yeah, all they have to do to imagine what we're seeing is stop using their imagination. And that's pretty much what it looks like out here.
Our next blind eye is coffee shop writers.
Yeah, fuck those coffee shop writers. We need to go in, wire it up, and start calling their bluff. All right, you want attention, right? Let me see what you're writing. And then just read it out loud and tell them
to the class.
Wow, I haven't seen this many dangling participles since when I was at Woodstock.
Blind eye to anybody that uses a typewriter in public.
Yeah, we saw somebody doing that, and we thought, oh, there's another pretentious writer. Turns out they were just using it to play Call of Duty. Look, I'm not going to act like I've never taken a laptop into a Starbucks before, but I have to say, those download speeds make it nearly impossible to watch view porn.
Can't wait till my folks are in the audience for that one.
He wrote it.
Our next blind eye is eulogies.
When the guy that died was an asshole, and then everybody has to get up there and just make super generic statements like, well, he loved life. Being alive was something he did every single day.
What are you getting put on your tombstone? And if you say pepperoni and cheese, I'll kill you today.
Oh, man. I'm with stupid, and then either an arrow pointing over to the next guy's tombstone or one pointing up at the big man.
Speaking of Jews from Brooklyn, our next blind eye is German immigrants.
As Fid and Fox continued their journey, Reverend Pease was hoping he was nearing the end of his.
Okay, so tell me what we're doing now. Please tell me whatever we're building has a bed in it.
Pease, our time is at hand.
Our time. Hands? I'm the only one here with hands. I don't even know what I'm doing out here. In the middle of the freaking desert!
Pease, don't allow your emotions to override your handsomeness.
You're right, I was out of line.
We must assemble the Negapylons so we can open the gateway to our home dimension.
Negapylon? That sounds ominous.
No, Pease, where we come from, Nega means happy, feel good.
Is it Sweden?
No.
Nega, please.
Operations, Cosmac here, what's up?
Dr. Cosmac, the hypercourse seems to be wildly fluctuating. The lights are flashing like a dive bar disco down here in sub-basement 14.
Could be the relay out to pads. Could be diverting too much energy to the outbound pylons. Can't you guys try turning on your headlamps?
That's what I was going to suggest, but the whole crew has taken the opportunity for an impromptu rave!
All right, I'll go check the breakers and start the backup generator.
I'd appreciate that. I think these guys might have been helping the commissary events. They've been bumping and grinding, and now the floor seems to be getting moist.
All right, I'll come shut down the concert. I'm gonna get some more coffee on the way, though.
Oh man, how much further?
Under normal traffic conditions, about 9 hours away, but the pylon network is detecting some kind of disturbance outside of Flagstaff, Arizona.
Pads, can you scan for reports?
Let me check local radio stations.
It seems that the mutant forces uprising north from Mesa have made their way past the barricades outside Flagstaff. Swarms of survivors from the now war-torn city of Phoenix are being processed and checked for possible contamination as quickly as possible. Earlier today... Wait. Oh, God, no! The mutants have overtaken the barrier! Dear merciful Lord, they're attacking everyone in sight! No woman or child is safe. Jesus, their claws ripping the flesh from the bones of their victims, the sheer inhumanity. It's like a feeding frenzy, and oh my God, they've found the bus from the orphanage for disabled children. It's a massacre. Tiny crutches flying out the windows. No, wait, don't bring that truckload of pregnant women here. It's too horrible.
Classic Mesa.
Mesa is Arizona's Florida.
Rerouting. We will have to take a detour north of Flagstaff and ride along the Grand Canyon towards Las Vegas.
Let's just stop. We've been in this thing for more than 30 hours. I just want to get out of it.
My preferred vehicular pronoun is...
Shut up!
Pads, can you find us a hotel so Mr. Branson here can get his beauty sleep? He looks like he needs a couple months.
Certainly. What kind of accommodations would fit your taste, Dr. Fox?
Cheap.
Typical. Alright, man. I'm going straight for the can. After that, I'm headed to a fucking liquor store.
If I knew he was going to complain this much, I would have brought a chick.
He doesn't really seem to appreciate all the effort you've been putting into this mission, Dr. Fox.
He put a lot of effort into the show when we first started, but we had different goals for it. Sometimes I feel like I chased him off.
Well, maybe you had a reason to chase him off. Maybe he was holding you back. You knew that you could do great things with show. You could become a scion of your generation.
He wanted to sell out immediately. It wasn't worth it to him.
And then he abandoned you.
All right. I saw a liquor store down the street. I'll be back.
That guy makes fish look like lightweights.
He's just numbing the pain and the insane rage inside him. He's a ticking time bomb. He could go off at any moment.
He's just an unstable jackass. Maybe I was better without him. Was he really holding me back? Is he jealous? What the hell would he have to be jealous about? I'm gonna go don't think about this. The hell with all of it.
Yes. Cold one of these is really gonna take the edge off. Hey, what's wrong with that guy anyway? Doesn't he know how stressful of a situation this is?
He doesn't really seem to appreciate all the effort you've been putting into this mission, Fid Chuli. Indicates we're within 10 hours of Peas. If you continue to run through more show, I should be able to maintain this pace, as well as a lock on his position.
More show?
Yeah, just a little bit more. Oh no.
Ah, shit.
Well, here's my favorite part of the show. Is it a band? Where we come up with a rhetorical band name and then argue relentlessly over whether it is already in use or not.
Or we could just fucking Google it, chop our dicks off, and strangle ourselves with them. How about that?
This week's band name is Little Jimmy Faggot.
Not a band.
Hold on, why do you get to go first?
Because I don't give a shit. This has been the dumbest bit that this show has done in the last fucking 5 years, and it's completely fucking stupid.
You came up with it.
Yeah, I came up with it, and you're the one that's still using it on your show. Why don't you come up with something fucking else?
I have. I've come up with plenty.
Yeah, Cube News. Your weekly RSS feed of dick farts and your own stupid sticker sales. Well done.
Yeah, weekly, because I still do the show.
Well, you wouldn't even be doing that if I hadn't started the show in the first place.
That's it. Pat, pull over angrily.
Affirmative.
What's your fucking problem, man? Are you just jealous or something?
Jealous? I'm embarrassed. 200 episodes of dick and wiener jokes for what? Donations for your decals?
It's an art.
Bullshit.
Fuck you. I knew I shouldn't have asked you to come along on this.
Hey man, I came on this for peace.
Oh, because I'm not worth it on my own?
Fuck that self-victimization bullshit.
Okay, I'll just victimize you!
Fuck you, man. I'm gonna go find Peas myself. Pads, drive out of here in a way that indicates my displeasure with this situation.
Affirmative.
Go! I don't need you. This is what you always do. Just leave in your stupid talking van that my team developed while you were off selling your stupid stickers and having sex with crazy women and doing all kinds of cool drugs and flying around in private jets and stacks of money, you fucking asshole. Fine. I'll just walk. I can do it. Fucking Indians did it. I can do it. Big fucking hole. Bunch of fucking bullshit.
Ah, man. Fuck that guy. Did you see how he came at me? He's insane. I think he broke my leg.
You're right, Fid. I've dispensed some medication for your injuries.
You know, you're all right, Pads, for a autonomous vehicle thing.
You know, I was programmed with scanned engrams to make these long trips more bearable. This personality, smoke and mirrors, fake, are supposed to be. But I've always felt there's gotta be more to me than that.
Felt? How can you feel anything? Aren't you a machine, or do you have some, lungs and brain in your catalytic converter?
Ah, heavens no. Who would want to lumber around on stilts made of bones while your brain swung around like jello on the end of a stick?
Okay, so your van's human.
I'm mobility-minded.
Well, shit, man, if you want to learn how to be an individual, you got to learn how society works as a whole. And what better place to show you the best that society has to offer? Pit stop Las Vegas, baby!
With Fid behind the wheel, Pads learned a lot about humanity that night. They took in sights, sounds, and smells of Las Vegas. They left no stone unturned. Meanwhile, Dr. Fox made his journey the old-fashioned way, one step at a time.
We spent a lovely summer, my wife Elaine and me. We bought us a great big motor home with a shower and TV. We was camping and having a great time, watching Brokaw on Today. Till a bee flew into the Nesbitt's lime soda and we had to throw it away. Now most of the time I'm a peaceful man, but I lost my temper that day. Just one last bottle of Nesbitt's lime soda and we had to throw it away. I brought a case of knee-high and double cola too, a half a dozen upper tins and good old Mountain Dew. I bought a quart of Co-op Up to get me through the day, but just one bottle of Nesbitt's lime soda and we had to throw it away. Now most of the time I'm a peaceful man, but I lost my temper that day. Just one last bottle of Nesbitt's lime soda and we had to throw it away.
Stupid fucking rocks. Stupid fucking dirt. Bullshit. Shit dirt. Knee deep in it. Stupid fucking Fid and his fucking dirt feet. This is all bullshit. What the hell am I doing?
Don't think. Don't think. Don't think.
I can't help it. It's all my fault. It's all my stupid fucking bullshit fault. Alright.
Looks like you got a lot on your plate there, kid.
Yeah. I feel like I really fucked up.
Look, man, everybody fucks up. I know I did. I fucked up a lot. And you know what I did about it?
Wander aimlessly through the desert?
No, I learned something from it. You know, you got your family, work, friends, all that mess. You can't expect to satisfy everybody all the time. You just do your best and try to maintain.
But when you lose your cool and you tell off your best friend, how do you recuperate? How do you make it up to him?
Tell him you're sorry. Admit you were wrong. Tell him you learned something, even if it was just that they were a good friend and you don't want to lose them. And if you learned anything else, it's how to handle it the next time you fuck up, which you're sure to do.
I don't know. Maybe I'm just not cut out for society or friends. Maybe I'm just a reluctant rebel.
Oh, I thought for a long time that I was some kind of a rebel myself. But then I realized I'm just an idiot.
That's the smartest thing I've ever heard.
Oh, it's yours. Just go put it on a t-shirt or something.
I know what I have to do now. I gotta find Fit and make this right. How far to Las Vegas?
Oh, it's not too far.
Oh my God, I made it! Hey, thanks to stupid fucking bullshit desert ghost. Hold on, Fit, I'm coming.
Hey, sorry, I just had to go take a leak. Where'd you go? I hope he didn't go that way. That's nothing but barbed wire and cactus.
Wait a second. Hey, Pads, did you take any of the blue ones?
Dude, I am tripping balls.
Right on, brother.
There's something that's been bothering me.
Oh, just figure it out, Pads, man.
I think I'm being used.
You're a van. People use you for transportation. And fucking outside Ween concerts.
No, I mean that someone accessed my command subroutines to make me do things not in my programming. Things I didn't need to do.
What are you talking about?
Incoming call. It's Cosmac.
Fit here.
Hey, I just finished reviewing the command log data Pat sent over, and it seems the commands it received were legit.
I prefer he.
Huh?
It's okay, he's a vansexual. Keep going.
The commands were legit. They originated from Hypercube, except I didn't send them. Whoever it was placed some new antagonistic directives in Pat's personality matrix. Mean stuff. Hurtful, manipulative.
Why?
I don't know. But only a few people have access to the lab. You need to be careful, Fit. Someone's trying to sabotage you. Where's Dr. Fox?
Oh, I left his dick on the other side of Asshole Canyon after he fucking attacked me.
Were you playing Is It a Band or something?
Yeah. As a matter of fact, we were. And, Pads, didn't you suggest that?
Affirmative.
Oh, shit. This whole thing was a setup. We got Duke to ditch Dr. Dickhead in the desert. We gotta go find him.
It's okay. I'm right here.
So what? You here to gloat while I puke into this bucket? Or, let me guess, you here to break my other fucking knee? How did you get here?
Oh, I just took one of the many mass transportation options available when visiting fabulous Las Vegas. Look, man, I know we've had creative differences in the past, but I really enjoyed the days back when we used to do show together. Those were some of the best times I could ever remember. And I really do appreciate all the work that you put into it. That meant a lot to me. And once Super Sphere took off, well, I just felt like a lonely loser.
It wasn't you. I just needed out. The work on this goofy ass show just kept piling up. And I'm sorry that I just packed up and left like that.
And I'm sorry I fucked your femur bone.
Oh, come here.
I've located Peas.
Right on, my modular comrade.
I knew I was gonna die doing something with Dr. Fox.
Well, let's do it outside the city limits, lest we tarnish the reputation of this family-friendly vacation destination.
Pads, there's nobody coming. Just go.
I cannot proceed through a red light, Fid. It's illegal. And probably also just a bad idea.
Fid, now is the time. You must use your gift.
I'll do it for you, Papa.
So Fid and Fox raced as quickly as possible with pads to the deserts outside Las Vegas, where they hoped to find Reverend Peas.
Work quickly, Peas. The project nears completion.
Okay, that's it. I'm not doing another thing till I get some fucking jasmine tea.
Peace!
Fid, what are you doing here?
We were looking for you!
You mean?
That's right, Peas. We're here to rescue you.
But I don't need rescuing.
Oh, hey, it's you. Wait, what are you doing here?
What have you been doing out here?
I've been helping my magical alien friends build this pylon.
Aliens?
Pylon? Why did you build this?
I told you, the interdimensional space aliens needed me to build them a pylon so they can get back home.
Peas, we've been driving across the country for a week looking for you.
But here I am, and look at this great pylon I got.
Wait. Can we get back to the whole alien thing?
They're with me.
Dr. Science!
Who's that guy?
I'm not even trying to keep up anymore.
Yes, it was I, Dr. Science, who discovered these beings trapped in a Pisium crystal. These alien spirit souls, call them what you will, are native to a dimension apart from our own. In this world, they manifest as complex oscillations within the subether energy, and they have incredible power. When I open the gates to their home dimension, their leader Grocknar shall expand his influence over the galactic blockchain, and I shall be given powers comparable to a god. I just needed to borrow some old technology that was lying around.
You son of a bitch! That's my pylon system you're using!
And with a few modifications, Dr. Fox, I've turned your petty plastic pagodas into a powerful portal proliferator. All the system needs now is this.
A booger?
It's the Ironix crystal. From earlier in the movie. Then it's fully charged. You've been playing into my hands all along. At first, the energy the crystal absorbed from your time for the show performances merely warmed it up. But when you two were at each other's throats, it received a full dose of psychic mojo from your pure desire to kill each other. With the crystal charged, I then instructed Pads to knock the two of you down the canyon, never to be heard from again. But there was some malfunction.
Yeah? Well, we didn't kill each other, so I guess your plan wasn't so great after all.
Wait, Pads didn't drive us into the Grand Canyon. He disobeyed a direct command. He's a real boy after all.
What's the pad for? Are you bleeding?
Shut up, all of you. Prepare to kneel before science.
Not if I can help it. Get him, Fid.
Well, that was anticlimactic.
Sure glad that's all over with. Oops.
Ah, shit!
Please! I'm sorry!
Who? It's their leader, the crocodile.
It's the aliens! Them ones I told you about!
Yes, it is I, Grognar. And I have waited so very long to create this disgusting dimension.
Oh, great Grognar. I am Dr. Science, and I have brought you here. Please, allow me to help you take control of this world.
Shit.
Dr. Science, here? We're in danger. I must tell the others. Oh no, I've been shot.
Any moment now, my army shall consume all your forms of energy, including your very soul.
Ah, great! We're gonna die! Thanks, Peas!
It's not my fault. Wait! Look!
Ahoy, hoy!
Pads! Who's Pads?
That's right, and I've made my own decision to be here.
Good for you, buddy!
And I'm gonna stop you, Grognar, at any cost.
Pads! No! Don't do it!
Who's Pads?
I must. It is the only way.
Godspeed, Pads!
Oh, Dr. Fox, your wallet was in the back cup holder.
Say what?
Auf Wiedersehen, bitch.
No! I'll be back! I'll be back to destroy this world, and I'll claim you fast, Hypercube!
It's over. It's finally over.
Yes, but at what cost?
Pads found his humanity, and in the end, he gave it to us to save the world.
This truly is a somber occasion.
Who's driving that van that exploded?
Peas, what do you take away from all of this?
Well, Fox, it's like this. Sometimes you're under the influence of an evil alien overlord. Other times, you're doing a podcast in a talking car that no one will ever hear. Times, they are a-changing. I guess the most important thing is to have good pals that you can love and be loved by all the time. All the time.
And that's your summary of this adventure?
I guess. I don't know. I only watched the parts I was in. I didn't see any of that gay shit in the van. What was up with the guy in the mask?
He sent you aliens.
It was nice of him.
No, it wasn't! That's the whole reason we're out here, Peas!
What is?
Because you keep putting your address out on the internet, and now masked maniacs are sending you ghosts in the mail, and you come out here and build a killer fucking pylon!
Well, they send me stuff. Sometimes it's nice stuff.
You fucking opened a random package that showed up at your house.
Yeah.
Why would you do that? You know how irresponsible that is? How dangerous that is?
And so, Fox and Fid continued to humiliate Peas in the middle of the desert for the rest of their stay, before finally heading back home to Florida.
Good to see you. Here you go.
No more
Good job.
tomatoes.
It's almost airtime, Dr. Fox.
Thank you. All right, everybody, we're booting up. Guests to the green room. Let's go. Take your royalty-free beer and non-trademark infringing items into the other room.
Dr. Fox.
Yeah.
Do you have a moment?
Of course. Hey, thanks for looking out for us out there. We never could have pulled this off without you watching our backs.
I think nothing of it. We went back to the impact site. We were able to recover some ironics crystals and grow them in the lab. Should be able to implement it in the new hypercore.
Oh, that's good, I guess.
And I have a real surprise for you.
Oh my gosh! You cloned pads?
Cloned? You can't clone a robot, Dr. Fox. This is a completely functionally independent unit with a new brain and soul.
So he doesn't remember me?
Nah, that old guy is desert detritus.
That dude's as dead as a car battery in the ocean.
Well, it looks like everything worked out great.
Yep.
Can you guys hear me?
No peas! Well, kids, you know what that means. Don't think. It's time for the show!
Time for the show! Time for the show! Time for the show! Time for the show! Time for the show! Time for the show! Time for the show! Time for the show! Time for the show! Time for the show! Time for the show! Time for the
Our Slavic reporter from Eastern Europe, he has an accent. That's Slavic. He's Slavic. Scoop. McNews guy. Slavic. Not a normal person. That's the joke, right? He's Slavic. He's Slavic. I don't think our new correspondent from Eastern Europe would appreciate being called a joke. I feel like Scoops is going to be a big hit. He has an accent. Yeah, that makes it sound more Slavic, you see. I can't wait. I'm very honored to be part of the show and what Eastern European news is to the rest of America. McNews guy, 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 McNews guy.
A follow-up now on the investigation into the death of a young scientist shot and killed while walking home from a neighborhood pub.
I was up on the 8th floor, and I hear a bang, and then I saw either a nurse or a resident female come running around the corner saying he shot the doctor. So I went down probably about 10 yards and made a left, and there the doctor was on the floor in the hallway.
Every now and then I kinda wish I was dead. Hope life one day would drive a spike into my head. Burned with fertilizer or devoured by frogs. Ain't no kinda grand finale I feel can go wrong. But I'm also a coward and a little bit shy. Don't know what to do looking death in the eye. So I plan and scheme to live out my dream. Going out in the biggest place you've ever seen. I'm rolling with the gangsters, snorting, blowing, doing lines. I'm stacking $100 bills while getting parking fines. My homie's crew is falling until I said that word. And those would be the last things from me you ever heard. First a crash and then a boom, smoke enters the living room. There's no worry anymore. Dr. Fox is on the floor. Tires burning up outside. Witnesses go run and hide. We don't have to call the cops. Dr. Fox has been shot.
Was the doctor aware of what was happening at the time?
Oh, yes, yes.
Okay, he was conscious.
Yes, there was very little blood that I saw. It was basically his left chest area. He shot the doctor. So I went down probably about 10 yards in the middle right here, and there's the doctor.
Yeah, just come on right up here. Give him a big hug, piece.
Rolling with the gangster snorting, blowing, doing lines. I'm stacking $100 before getting parts of mine. My homie's crew is falling until I said that word. And those would be the last
try the other side.
you ever heard. First a crash and then a boom. Smoke enters the living room. There's no worry anymore. Dr. Fox is on the floor. Tires burning up outside. Witnesses go run and hide. We don't have to call the cops. Dr. Fox has been shot.
He shot the doctor. Shot the doctor.
Oh, hello folks. I'm Cosmac, producer of Time for the Movie. Welcome to my production workshop. Today, we'd like to take you behind the scenes and show you how we created some of the movie magic you've seen in this feature film. This contains spoilers for the movie, so if you haven't watched it yet, just hit stop on your digital laser video compact disc player now. Okay, we're back. In Time for the Movie, our pals Fit and Fox embark on a cross-country van trip driven by a talking, artificially intelligent chauffeur known as Pads. Here he is.
What? You were expecting Santa Claus?
Now, of course, Pads isn't really intelligent.
I'm not?
No, of course not, dummy. You're just a puppet.
You're a puppet. Hey, hands off! Ah!
Pads is built into the shell of an old alarm clock purchased from the thrift store. His brains, which you can see here, are two tiny computers. This one controls the mouth lights, and the other controls the animated eyes. They are connected via hidden wires to a specially built controller with a microphone and joystick. The actor speaks lines into the microphone, and Pad's mouth lights up in sync with the dialogue. The joystick is used to control the direction and expression of his eyes, allowing the robot character to react and express emotion. A hollow tube, painted black, is used to hide the control wires in scenes where Pads needs to hover, and the control setup can be disconnected entirely if needed.
Yeah, 'cause you can't control me, man.
Okay, Pads, whatever you say. The mysterious glowing ironics crystal invented by Dr. Science also uses hidden lighting and electronics to flicker and change color as the scene demands.
A booger?
Not a booger.
This effect uses a hidden pull cord and reversed footage to give the illusion that a Time for the Show comedy cue card is being ejected from the van's console. At the climax of the movie, in accordance with federal sci-fi regulations, a giant pink laser is shot into space. To create the laser beam, a clear plastic tube full of water and aluminum flakes is filmed, and then enhanced with digital effects. Hand-painted models are used with a photographed background to represent the laser shooting out past Earth's moon. This footage is also used to create Grocknar's laser eyes. Some 4th of July fireworks provide the effect of Dr. Science being vaporized.
Pow! Splat! Hey, let's watch that again. Cool.
For bigger scale effects, we have to go small. This detailed model set, based on photographs of the real shooting location, is the scene of the van explosion at the end of the film. A scale model van is painted and decorated to resemble the real production vehicle, and scale cutouts of the actors are placed into the scene. 2 model shots are made. First, the van drives into the negapylon, skillfully piloted by our best boy, High Priestess Mummy Napkin. Then, the explosion itself is provided by a firecracker.
Out of my ears.
By adding a photographic background, visual effects, and carefully cross-cutting with real footage, the illusion is completed.
That was me.
Well, that's all we have to share with you today. We hope you've enjoyed Time for the Movie. Say goodbye, Pads.
Goodbye, pads.